go again. I hear the trumpets blow again. All aglow again, taking a chance on love. Here I slide again, about to take that ride again. Starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. Things are mending now, I see a rainbow blending now. A happy ending now, taking a chance on love.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, madam.
Oh, yes, so it is. Good afternoon. And I've arranged to meet my cousin here, Mr. Chesney, Mr. Thomas Chesney. I was wondering if he'd arrived yet.
No.
Ah. Not actually quite sure what he looks like. I haven't seen him since I was 4. But he's a chartered surveyor from Hartlepool. You're quite sure there's nobody...
Quite sure, madam.
Ah. Well, I'll just wait if you don't mind. And if anyone should ask for Miss Alison Little... Thank you so much.
Sir?
I hope so, yes. Trying to find a woman.
Ah, this is an hotel, sir. I don't really think...
No. Blind date. Computer matchmaking stuff. Named Chance, Tom Chance, arranged to meet a Miss Alison Few. Said she'd be wearing a pink and white dress. Any sign?
No, I haven't seen anyone of that description, sir, no.
Ah, yes. Coat.
I beg pardon, sir?
Coat? Needs hanging up?
Yes, sir.
Put this back for you.
Thank you.
Bit loose, that. Ought to be fixed. Could be dangerous.
We're very grateful to you for pointing it out, sir.
Girl arrives in bar. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Not Alison.
Yes, I think so. You must be Tom.
Yes, got it in one. Idiot behind the desk said you hadn't arrived yet.
No, I wasn't entirely sure he noticed me when I did.
Never mind. Nice to meet you. Drink? Anything special?
Oh, whatever you're having
Would be fine. Fine, good. Coat? Yes. Two pints of lager, please. Table over there.
The bar is open, sir.
I don't quite follow you.
Well, they serve drinks in the bar, sir. It is now open.
Don't want a drink in the bar. If did, would obviously go there. Order too difficult or something?
I'll bring them to your table, sir.
Good. On your way.
Yes, sir?
Coat needs hanging up. Got here all right, then?
Oh, yes. I came straight from the library by bus.
Ah, bus. Yes. Went on a bus once. Not a good idea. Only one seat covered in orange peel. Back of seat in front covered in 4-letter words. Married couple in row behind having blazing row. Child across gangway puked into the aisle. Bloke next door exposed himself. Got off at the next stop.
Yes, not surprised.
No, bus going in wrong direction.
Here we are, sir. Exactly £1.96, please.
£1.19.
Excluding gratuity, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Look, thought we might go out for dinner this evening.
Oh, lovely.
But first, Want to come clean. Save disappointment later. Get my meaning?
Not really, no.
No, two people meeting each other for the first time, obviously expectations, but certain things bound to come out later. Better to let it all out at once, everything up front. Agree?
You mean sort of confession time?
Sort of, yes.
Oh, yes, well, that seems like a good idea.
Yes.
I suppose I could start by admitting that I'm not actually a terror.
Sorry, misunderstanding. Not you to confess, me.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I see.
Yes.
Yes, that would probably be a lot more interesting.
Long story, though. Patience.
Oh, yes, I'm a very good listener.
Well, good. Start with basic principles. Your mother ever make plum crumble?
Plum crumble?
Yeah.
Well, yes, she still does, as a matter of fact.
Tries to take all the stones out first, yet always one left, though.
It's funny you should say that. There usually is, and
Yes.
it's always my father who finds it.
Precisely. Precisely. Coincidence factor happens all the time, all over the world. Very little known about it. Coincidence. Man in Virginia struck by lightning 7 times. 7 times. Seems incredible. Absolutely true. Looked it up in the Guinness Book of Records.
Isn't that strange?
Yes. Woman in Penang had 14 husbands, all committed suicide. All 14. Incredible. Now, come to point. Am personally, persistently plagued by coincidence.
Ah, you mean that in life's great crumble,
Yes.
as it were, it's always you who finds the plumstone.
Yes. Dog bite. Every time. Book into wrong hotel, pick up wrong suitcase, drive off in wrong car, mistaken identity. Happens to me all the time.
And you think this could be a serious drawback to a relationship?
Could be. Still, there have it. Could both stop now, go our separate ways. Wouldn't blame you at all. Wouldn't hold any hard feelings, whatever. Put off plenty of women before you. Still. Give you a moment to decide. Got to go to the little boy's room. Lager goes through me like a hydroelectric power scheme. Back shortly. Decided.
Oh, yes. I think I can risk dinner.
Brave girl. Let me give you a lift to the library.
Oh, thank you. That'd be very nice.
Good. Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir?
Coats, please, and manager on telephone. Hello, manager. Yes. Customer here. 3 points. 1, chap behind desk got wet soil between the ears. Ought to be fine. 2, bracket thing by desk holding ore. Dangerous. Ought to be fixed. 3, body on floor below desk. Large woman ought to be moved. Not at all. All set then. Car's just down the road. Couldn't park it any nearer.
These coincidences of yours,
Yes.
are they always bad or are they sometimes good?
Varies. Usually just bloody inconvenient. Can be bad, though. Yesterday, for example, got mistaken for some kind of terrorist.
Oh, God, no! I can't stand it. I tell you, I can't stand it. This is that place. This is the end. Oh, my God.
Anything wrong?
I just do not believe it. How could it happen? I just don't see how it could happen.
Suspender gone. Handbag done finished?
I have locked the sodding keys in the sodding car.
Stupid sort of thing to do.
I expect your husband or someone's got the spare set.
My husband doesn't even know anything about it. That's the whole point. It's not his car anyway. It belongs to a gentleman friend. And all I had to do was to drive round to his flat, get changed into these wonderful clothes that he bought me. And then he was going to drive round in about an hour and... God, why do these things have to happen to me?
Could open the door here.
Do you really think so? How?
Well, just need a piece of wire. Put down window, over handle, pull.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Except I don't think any of us have got any wire.
I have, I think. I've got some in this bag here. It was on one of the things he bought me. Yes, here we are.
Just need to tangle handle. Here we go.
I'm terribly grateful to you both. You can't imagine what this means to me. We've been planning this for months, you see. We've had to be so careful. Oh, my God!
Is anything wrong?
Over there. It's my husband. If he sees me here, he'll kill me. He thinks I'm on an arc welding course in Exeter for my Open University degree. Get out of here. Look, if your friend does succeed in opening the door, could you ask him to leave the key behind the front wheel there? I'll be back in about a quarter of an hour. I am most terribly grateful to you both.
You'll never believe what's just happened.
Oh, shan't be a second. Trickier than thought at first.
I think you better stop that now.
Finally, madam, I would like to apologise myself for any inconvenience caused by the over-enthusiasm of this young officer to make an arrest. May you both have a very pleasant afternoon despite it all.
Oh, that's very gracious of you, Sergeant.
Appreciate your coming down so quickly. Walter?
Not at all, Mr. Chancellor. Pleasure. Madam.
Chance?
Yes?
I thought your name was Chesney.
You great lady's blouse. Don't you ever read daily notices?
Sorry, Sergeant.
Do you know how many times that poor sod has been wrongfully arrested in the past month?
I heard it was about 9.
11 now. Apart from your effort today, last night he was cornered by one of the anti-terrorist squad who threw him into the canal as the quickest way to make safe the bomb he thought he was carrying. If he ever decided to publicise what we do to him,
It won't happen again, sir.
he'd have better not. Come on. We're needed at the Riverside Hotel. They've got a bloke there they found standing in the foyer with an oar.
A what?
An oar, as in rowing. And 2 unconscious bodies on the floor beside him. He swears blind he's a chartered surveyor from Hartlepool. And that he just found them like that. Oh, it's been a hell of a day. Do you know, there's a woman in a spotted dress hiding up a tree in Ashley Avenue. I didn't ask her why. I thought I'd rather not know. Oh, it's been a hell of a day. Hell of a day.
Well, now that we know we're not the people we thought we were, I expect you'll want to go back to the hotel and meet the real Alison.
Hardly seems worth it now. I reckon she must have been the body on the floor. Probably gone off the idea of the date by now. Could we get back to your cousin, of course?
Oh, no, I better get back to work. I'll write him a letter or
Okay.
something.
Hardly dare suggested, but could go for dinner anyway. Feel owe it to you. Way of an apology.
Oh, that'd be really nice. Thank you.
Very good.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but could you possibly give me a lift? Anywhere will do, just out of here.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I'm terribly grateful. You see, I saw me.
Gary?
Oh, my God!
Deirdre, what are you doing with that man?
Leave me alone, you brute! Harry, he's trying to kidnap me! He will not me! Harry, save me, Trying to arrest me! No!
Perfectly prepared to offer a dignified, reasoned explanation, but a certain amount of experience of these situations think it probably better if we...
Make a run for it!
Yes.
Bonsoir, monsieur, madame.
Yes, evening. Need a table, quiet place. 2 people, please.
Monsieur, suivez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
Foreigner, yes. Need a table, quiet place, 2 people.
Mais c'est des mots, monsieur.
Yes.
This away.
Alison, better watch out. Probably a bottom pincher.
I've got 2 sisters, actually, but they're both quite respectable, really. I'm the only sort of tearaway in the family.
Tearaway?
Can't seem to help it. I don't mean to, but you know, I've given my parents such a lot of heartache over the years, what with changing my job, going out with men.
Thank you very much. Extraordinary. Yes. Changed job. Not always librarian, then.
Oh, no, I've always been with the library.
Yes.
It's just that I like to change departments every so often. I get restless, you know. I'd only been there 3 years when I changed to references and indexing. My father said I've got to settle down sometime, accept my responsibilities, not let fancy rule my life.
Yes, yes. And the,
Men.
Well, man, really. Mr. Henstridge, he's in charge of references and indexing. But was in charge. He's retired now, of course, but we used to see quite a bit of each other. Walks in the park at lunchtime, when his legs weren't too bad. He lives in Eastbourne now, and my parents don't know, but he wrote to me at Christmas. I'm not talking too much, am I?
not at all, Alison. Fascinating conversation. Please, go on.
Oh, thank you. You know, you'll probably be very surprised to hear this, but although I give the impression of being terribly outgoing sort of person, underneath I'm really rather frightened. Extraordinary, that, isn't it?
Frightened? You?
Yes.
Don't believe it. What of?
Oh, you name it, and I'm probably bloody terrified of it. Spiders, flying, unemployment, Third World War, death, getting married, not getting married, sex, you, this place, waiters.
Yes, well, can't do much about Third World War, but very happy to deal with waiters. Matter of fact, like to deal with this one now. Mind?
Oh, do I have to do anything?
No, just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Oi! You, here. Ordered soup 35 minutes ago. If not here in 60 seconds, strong words with manager, all right?
I've got a lot of other people to serve, you know.
Soup here, 55 seconds. Understood?
All I need. Bloody little Hitler.
Sorry about this, Alison.
Oh, Tom, please don't worry on my account. You see, I'm not really used to it all. Oh, I must say you're being firm. Seems to have worked.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
One moment.
Yeah.
Soup cold.
Cold? Cold? Of course it's bloody cold. You want soup in 60 seconds, you get soup in 60 seconds. You want hot soup, you have to wait until it's bloody ready like everyone else.
Soup away.
What?
Soup away. Manager here.
First you want soup, then you don't want soup. Make up your bloody mind. Oh.
Did that deliberately.
No, I didn't.
Obviously did. Quite deliberate.
Deliberate? Of course it wasn't deliberate. If it was deliberate, I would have done it like this. That was deliberate.
You plankton-brained little pimple.
Enjoying your meal, monsieur?
Spotty little tussock here. Deliberately spilt soup on lady's dress.
I'm sure there is some simple explanation,
Yet,
monsieur.
very simple explanation. Man obviously has quite unnecessary vicious streak, coupled with brain of tree frog.
If you will leave the matter with me, monsieur, I will make the full inquiry.
But no need for any of that. If fellow has anything to say, can say it now to my face.
The benefit of hindsight, monsieur, I think it was a mistake to taunt him when he was situated so close to the sweet trolley. Nevertheless, I can assure you he has been discharged. My humble apologies once again, monsieur, but in 2 minutes Your table will be prepared. They just have to wipe down the wallpaper.
Yes.
Come on, hurry up and get changed. Can I have the fur coat?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll leave room, give you a chance to undress. Yes. Could be right.
What?
Parents could be right. Definite streak of the tearaway.
I think you ought to hurry up and get changed.
Yes.
Ready then?
Yes, Alison, look, been thinking.
Yes. I think perhaps an apology might be in order.
I hardly think you'd...
From me, that is. I don't know what came over me. Well, I do, but she never turned up, you see.
Who didn't?
It's not easy, this job, you know, if you're not used to it. Menus here, soup there. Can we have another roll? What's the turbot like? I'm actually a lecturer in European history. Late 19th century, that's my period.
Bosnia, Herzegovina, that sort of thing.
Not specifically. Yeah. And I'm only fourth in the department, and my salary wouldn't keep her in underwear.
Oh, she's an invalid, is she?
And today was the day. You know, the day. She told her husband she was on an arc welding course in Exeter. Borrowed his car. And she was supposed to come round this afternoon.
Tom, think.
Not just now, Alison.
She never turned up. 400 quid's worth of champagne, Janet Rager underwear, and she never even turned up.
Not to worry, old son. My advice, go home, get a good night's sleep. Everything seems better the next morning.
Yeah. You could be right. You'll be right. Why did I have to tell the wife?
I've been thinking, don't really fancy going back to dining room, to be perfectly candid with you.
What do you mean?
I'd like to suggest change of plan. Back to my place.
Well, if you promise not to take advantage of my distressed condition and attempt to seduce me.
Scout's honor. Alison, perfectly safe.
Oh, never mind. Let's go there anyway.
Oh.
What?
Key in jacket. Back at restaurant, probably at cleaners by now.
There must be something we can do. Don't you keep a spare key under the doormat in the greenhouse? Any windows we could climb in?
Well, this one, Alison, always leave this open, but too small. Tried it before on similar occasions in the past.
Oh, I don't know. Here, hold my coat.
Alison, no, Alison. Fooled you. Respectable neighborhood, not really.
Well, there's nobody about, Tom, and I can't get in with it on. Now, come on. Give me a leg up.
Game girl, Alison. That's it. Now, just to the left, I think you'll find a little, yes, just... Good evening, officer.
What's happening, Tom?
Alison, I think you'd better come out now. We've just hit another plumstone.
Simon Keller and friends will be back next Sunday in Chance in a Million.